Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel, squad. Today is a beautiful day to dive headfirst into the wildest daytime television drama, and we are so incredibly hyped to have you here with us. Grab your iced coffees, get comfortable, and let us get straight into the absolute chaos that is currently unfolding on our screens. My jaw is literally on the floor right now. Besties, we need to hold a literal intervention right now. I am typing this out while basically vibrating at 3 a.m. because the latest drop just completely shattered my entire reality, and I am low-key spiraling into a completely different dimension. I mean, I am literally shaking right now because we have waited literal years, actual decades in soap time for Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins to finally get their act together and give us the sweeping romantic reunion that we completely deserve. Yet out of absolutely nowhere, the writers decided to hit us with a plot twist so unhinged that I am actually losing my mind. Jack dropping a shocking confession about Patty Williams right in the middle of his romantic pinnacle with Diane. I am screaming. I am literally screaming into the void because why on earth would Jack sabotage himself like this when he was literally inches away from the finish line? Totally. We need to take a massive step back and look at the sheer audacity of this moment. Jack and Diane have been through the absolute ringer. We watched Diane fake her own death, stay dead for a decade, come back to Genoa City, and literally claw her way back into Jack Abbott's heart. It was a masterpiece of a redemption arc, no cap. They were finally at the point where the ghosts of their past were supposed to be buried. They were looking into each other's eyes. The chemistry was literally off the charts. And we were all collectively holding our breath for that perfect moment of pure romantic bliss. Then, out of the darkest corner of the Abbott family vault, Jack decides this is the exact moment to unburden his soul about Patty Williams. Are you kidding me right now? I am legit tearing my hair out because the timing is so violently atrocious that it feels like a personal attack. Mainly, I need us to unpack the heavy baggage that comes with the name Patty Williams. For the newer squad members who might not know the deep lore, let me take you on a tiny trip down memory lane. Patty Williams was Jack's wife back in the early 80s. And who was the woman Jack was cheating on Patty with? It was literally Diane Jenkins. Yes. Diane was the one who Patty caught in bed with Jack, which led to Patty tripping, having a tragic miscarriage, and losing her entire grip on reality. Patty literally shot Jack Abbott point blank. She came back years later with reconstructed plastic surgery, calling herself Mary Jane Benson. She brought a stuffed cat everywhere, and she terrorized the entire town. It was peak television, but it was also the darkest stain on Jack's conscience. Wait, I'm literally yapping right now. Let's get back to the actual tea. The fact that Jack is bringing up Patty right now, to Diane of all people, is the most chaotic, self-destructive move I have ever witnessed on this franchise. Jack is standing there looking at the woman who literally triggered his ex-wife's descent into madness, and he decides to dump all of his unresolved trauma and guilt about Patty right into Diane's lap. He is basically saying that his guilt over what happened to Patty is eating him alive, and he cannot fully commit to Diane without acknowledging the massive gaping wound of their shared past. And I am just sitting here screaming at my screen, Jack, read the room. You do not bring up the wife who shot you because she caught you cheating with the woman you are currently trying to romance. It is literally soap opera 101, and he failed spectacularly. Is it just me, or did they completely fumble the bag on this one? Because Diane's reaction was a mixture of absolute horror and completely justified outrage. Diane has spent the last 2 years trying to prove that she is a changed woman, that she is no longer the home-wrecking, manipulative villain she used to be. She has swallowed her pride, taken the hits from the entire town, and desperately tried to build a clean slate with Jack. And just when she thinks she has finally won, just when she thinks Jack is looking at her with pure love, he throws her original sin right back in her face. Because by bringing up Patty, Jack is implicitly reminding Diane that she was the catalyst for the destruction of an innocent woman's life. Diane's face literally fell. You could see the exact second Her heart shattered into a million pieces because she realized Jack will never forget the monster she used to be. Hot take, but I am actually ascending because the psychological warfare of this scene is low-key brilliant, even though it makes my blood boil. Jack Abbott has this massive hero complex, right? He always wants to save the broken women, but he also has this deep-seated need to punish himself for his past sins. He cannot just be happy. He literally refuses to just accept peace. Whenever things get too good, whenever the waters are too calm, Jack has to throw a grenade into his own life to see if it will blow up. By confessing his lingering, paralyzing guilt over Patty right at the moment of his reunion with Diane, he is testing her. He is subconsciously pushing Diane away because he feels he does not deserve a happy ending after what he did to Patty. And it is so frustrating to watch. I am literally pacing around my room because I want to shake him and yell at him to just let the past go. Yet, we also have to look at Diane's side of this completely unhinged equation. Diane is a survivor, but she is deeply insecure when it comes to her place in the Abbott family. She knows that Phyllis is probably throwing a literal party right now, just sensing a disturbance in the force. When Jack drops the Patty bomb, Diane's immediate defense mechanism is to shut down. She cannot handle the guilt. She wants to be the new, reformed Diane, who is a perfect mother to Kyle and a perfect partner to Jack. But Jack's confession shatters that illusion. It forces Diane to look in the mirror and see the blood on her hands. And I am terrified, besties. I am literally terrified that this is going to push Diane right back into her old manipulative ways. If she feels like Jack is slipping away, she is going to panic. And a panicking Diane Jenkins is a dangerous Diane Jenkins. Then we have to consider what this means for the overall storyline moving forward. Are they actually going to bring Patty Williams back? Because if they bring Stacey Hyduck back to Genoa City right now, I will literally pass out. Imagine Patty rolling back into town, completely unhinged, right when Jack and Diane are on the rocks. The drama would be astronomical. But even if Patty stays off screen, her ghost is firmly wedged between Jack and Diane. The reunion is ruined. The vibes are completely atrocious. Jack is wallowing in decades-old guilt, and Diane is spiraling into a pit of resentment. The writers literally took the most anticipated romantic payoff of the year and set it on fire right in front of our eyes. I am just so emotionally exhausted by these characters, but I also cannot look away. It is like watching a slow-motion car crash where the drivers are purposely steering into each other. Jack Abbott, you are a literal fool for fumbling this bag, but I also low-key respect the absolute chaos of your emotional damage. And Diane, girl, you better strap in because the ghosts of Genoa City Past are coming for your neck. I need to know what you guys think about this absolute mess. Are you Team Jack needs therapy or Team Diane deserves better? Drop your thoughts because I am literally going to be refreshing the page all night long. We are in for a wild ride, squad, and I am not surviving this season without you all.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.